pastor of the Word Evangelistic Church, where we are located at 10501 South Avenue J in Chicago, Illinois, where our Sunday morning services start at 12:30 p.m. and our Wednesday and Friday night Bible classes start at 9 o'clock p.m. If you need free pickup for any of our church services, give us a call and we can pick you up for any of our church services for no charge. Also, our prayer lines are now open. We have live prayer warriors available that take your call for prayer. Give us a call if you need prayer. Also, I encourage you to write me, send me your testimony, send me your prayer request letter. Write me, Prophet Willie Townsend, P.O. Box number 128, Calumet City, Illinois, 60409. Also, you can get all of our Wednesday and Friday Bible classes by going to YouTube every Wednesday and Friday at 9 o'clock p.m. and our Sunday telecast every Sunday at 2 o'clock p.m. All right, now into the Word of God. In the book of Acts, there's the book of Acts, the 9th chapter and the 40th verse. That's Acts 9 and 40. But Peter put them all forth. She said, amen. Our lesson this morning will be on prayer and its power. Amen. Prayer and its power. Well, you can see it right here. You could see prayer and its power right here. Here's a lady here that passed away. And Peter, one of Jesus' apostles, came in the room telling the people to get out, some of them to get out, because some of them was in unbelief. And unbelief stops the prayer from operating. Peter kneeled down and prayed to God. Now, the Bible did not typify what Peter prayed in his prayer. But Peter talked to God first, probably secretly. And after Peter talking to God through his prayer, perhaps God referred back to Peter in the spirit. Amen. Peter perhaps told God, Lord, will you honor this prayer that these people will believe in Jesus? Will you raise this girl from the dead? And the Spirit of God told Peter, I will. And when Peter got the answer from God, he turned to the girl and said, Tabitha, arise. Hold it, baby. Wherever this girl's spirit was, God put it back in the body. So therefore here, when you die, God know where you at. So therefore here, when you die, it don't mean you out of existence. Because if you out of existence and you are no more, where did God get her from? God. This girl was dead. Her spirit, her life, her her soul was out of her body. Wherever her spirit was, God knew where it was. God went and got the girl's spirit and put it back in the body. And the girl raised up. Wait a minute, baby. If you looking at me, that's not hard for God to do. I mean, that's not hard for God to go and get a dead person's spirit wherever they at and put it back in the body. Whether y'all know it, God doing this every day when babies is born. All right. That baby that's in the mother's womb, where did God get that spirit from? God put it there. So God got the power to take the spirit out the body, and God got the power to put the spirit back in the body. But here's the thing here. God don't normally do this. When you dead, you dead. God don't normal after you die and your spirit is somewhere else. God don't normally go get the spirit and put it back in the dead body. But because of Peter's prayers. But because of Peter's prayer, not just a normal prayer, but Peter prayed with something. You see what I'm talking about? Peter prayed with faith. And Peter prayed with holiness. You see what I'm talking about? Amen. This is what caused God to answer our prayer. Depends on what we praying with. Now, I get into that a little later. But let me say this here. When you pray, you won't answer prayer. You don't want to spend 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, hour in prayer, and the prayer's not going nowhere. In other words, when you pray, you want God to communicate back to you by answering your prayer. Look how God communicated back with Peter by answering this prayer, by raising this girl from the dead. Peter here prayed unto God concerning this person. God communicated back to Peter by answering this prayer, by putting life back in that girl's body. Amen. But look how powerful prayer is if it's prayed in faith and holiness. Baby, let me explain something to you here, honey. You can put this down in history. Prayer did something that not one doctor ever did. You see what I'm talking about? Prayer, hold it, baby.